This image here is missing because I deployed a new version to Heroku. And the thing is, whenever you do that, it in the end restarts your server, you could say. And with that, I don't just mean the node process, it restarts the entire machine where your node app is running on, kind of. Of course, in the end, it uses a system where multiple apps sit on one and the same machine, but your virtual, the machine on that machine, so to say, will be restarted. The same, by the way, will also happen if you manually restart it here through your console, of course, or also, since we have the free plan, the same will also happen every 30 minutes. Then it goes to sleep, which means your virtual machine kind of gets shut down. And when a new request arrives, it's restarted. Now, the thing is, the files you upload are not persistently stored on Heroku's servers. Your code is stored and it's simply restarted whenever it is required to, but your other files, like the uploaded images, are not stored. Now, that's not the same for every hosting provider, of course. For example, on AWS, if you rent an entire virtual machine which you can manage on your own, then files are not lost when you restart it. It really depends on the hosting provider and the exact service, and maybe also the pricing tier you are using. In Heroku's case, if you search for Heroku persistent storage, for example, you'll find a help article where this is explained. And there you also get the recommendation to, instead of storing files on the file system, store files on dedicated static file hosts like AWS S3. And you can also learn how you could adjust your Node.js code to move your files to that host. So that is something you can look into if you choose a certain hosting provider. But again, depending on which provider you are choosing, you might also be on one where this isn't an issue because files are deleted there, because maybe you rented an entire server or something like this. So it really depends on the exact hosting setup you're using. It just is something you also should be aware of.